the close loss for BC on Tuesday at North Carolina, 72-64. For Notre Dame, coming off a home loss on Tuesday.
Post made a nice defensive play.
Here's a look at our Toyota starting lineups. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Makai Ashton-Langford is the leading scorer for BC, but Post has the first bucket.
And try to force Notre Dame to defend, and for the Irish match the physicality up front, especially on the defensive glass. Wow, a second three for Post. I think we have to readjust the scouting report here early.
As you mentioned, Mike, he was just 2 of 8 on the season. Now, granted, he's missed 13 games with a foot injury.
All right, we're going to have our centers in a three-point shooting contest here today, Tom.
As the head coach of the Irish, that's the most in school history. 580 for his career. Also the head coach of Delaware. Goodwin, the turnaround. Post, who's made a couple of threes already. That's a tough pass to a league bay who's able to get it. Deflected around. Shot clock's inside of 10. Post again. Quinten Post. Serious heat check for the big man. His third 3 of the game.
That's some performance early on by Quinten Post.
At the other end, tipped up and in by Ryan.
One thing Notre Dame doesn't do is offensive rebounds, so if they're not shooting, they're only going to get one shot.
That's Langford trying to hang. Post the cleanup duty.
He continues to play like this, they're going to be very, very tough.
6 straight games for Post, double-digit scoring, trying to defend Laszewski. What a shot as he took it right to Post.
And we mentioned he fouled out in the game down in North Carolina on Tuesday.
Ashton-Langford, the jumper. So Lubin came in for Notre Dame as well, number 2 in white. This is Goodwin in traffic, trying to back it down on Zachary. And the turnaround for the last 3 minutes when North Carolina distanced itself from the hard-fighting Eagles. Laszewski. Trying to fight his way through the lane and lost it. Potential 3-on-1 Boston College. Madsen back to Zachary. Had 18 points against Notre Dame in the home effort for BC. Tied at 16. Goodwin cut off by the defending of Madsen. Hammond, the lefty, lines up a 3-ball for the Irish.
Well, here's the problem.
G-Man played pretty well from what I hear. That close to that national title back in '78. Laszewski lets it fly.
And they've got in this zone, they've got Laszewski out on the wing, Lubin inside battling with Post.
Madsen tees one up for the Eagles. Irish have already turned it over 5 times today. Post makes the move to the rim. And again for Post, just his 7th game of the season, missed 13 games to start the year with a foot injury. Goodwin, the pirouette. And that includes the loss here on their home floor against Florida State on Tuesday, where they shot just 39%. Laszewski, way behind the line. He's only 2 shy of his career high for threes made in a game.
You know, it's going to be curious to watch this Notre Dame team post Coach Bray's decision.
Laszewski again. Don't take your eyes off him.
No.
Here's Makai Ashton-Langford down the lane. Doesn't get the bounce. Post trying to out-jump everybody, and Bickerstaff ends up with it for BC. Ashton-Langford for 3, and he knocks it down. So Makai Ashton-Langford, who shoots 24% from beyond the arc. This is Madsen with the steal and jam. Trying to maintain control at the other end, finds Hammond. Lubin into the lane. Second chance. Basket and foul. They're 6 of 11. And now 6 of 12. Missed by Starling. Ashton-Langford teeing up another one. Angular rebound, and it is run down in the corner there by McLaughlin. Bickerstaff determined to get to the rim, and he spins it off the square. Trying to wrestle it away from the Eagles and find Goodwin. Lubin weak side, back up and in, and he got fouled again. Ashton-Langford with 11 points. That puts him over 1,000 for his career, both at Boston College and Providence, and that's McLaughlin.
Laszewski really honoring him outside of the three-point line now. He's right in his jersey.
Shot clock is down to 7. DeMarr Langford pumps up the jumper. Earl Grant's team played tough and physical against North Carolina, including this guy, Quinten Post. They came up short against the Tar Heels. They've got the lead against the Irish. Langford in traffic. Really struggling now, Mike, at 37% shooting for the game for Notre Dame.
Yeah, and Laszewski has 5 of those made threes.
Wow. Up the ladder for DeMarr Langford. Able to tip it in for Notre Dame.
And the thing is, outside of that layup on the break or attempted layup, everything has been jump shots for Notre Dame.
Cormac Ryan. He hits a 3. Once again, Goodwin, 86% from the line. It's Bickerstaff at the other end.
Different look offensively, and he does a nice job moving without the ball.
Laszewski catch and release, and it's another 3, his 6th of the game. Or 20 or more in a game. Ryan crosses it over against Bickerstaff. McLaughlin, rather. Bickerstaff threw Goodwin to the floor, scored the basket as well. Maybe it was that one free throw by Cormac Ryan just to get him on the board in the second half. Madsen on target with a 3 ball.
Like if you name Jeeves as a butler.
Well, it happens. It happens. Goodwin from the corner. And he hits a 3. After the slow start in the second half, Hammond up ahead. This is Ryan. Feeds it to Laszewski to let the defender go. Ryan from the corner. Laszewski has tied his career high with 7 made threes. Bickerstaff turnaround.
11th BC turnover, 10 for Notre Dame, so they're about equal there.
Starling spinning and scoring on the baseline. BC led by as many as 14 points here in this second half. Irish has battled its way back into this one. Langford the turnaround, and he makes. Just his 7th game of action. Langford cut off by Laszewski. Aligbe.
He looked pretty comfortable on that 3.
BC has tied its season high of 9 made threes in a game. Cormac Ryan. Shot clock at 10 for BC. Post. 3-pointer.
That 3-point shooting here in the last minutes of this game, but 4 for 4 from 3.
A season high 10 made threes for Boston College. Driving to the basket, Hammond. BC by 2. Inside of 6 minutes to go in regulation. Post was double teamed. It didn't stop him. Post. Short on the first attempt. Second time it's in. Tying his career high with 24 points for Quinten Post for BC. And up by 4. Goodwin elevates and hits. Ashton-Langford carving his way. Up and under move, and he spun it off the glass. A little English from Ashton-Langford. A new career high with the 29.
How about 8 of 11, 7 of 9 from 3.
Hasn't missed a free throw either. Score the basket for BC. Game clock is at 2 minutes. Shot clock is at 5. Ashton-Langford just pumps it up and makes it. So Boston College has its first win here against the Irish in South Bend since December of 2019. Final count, Mike, 84-72. Earl Grant and the Eagles get their first road win.